Cackles is such a great place, Uncle Frank. They do so many fantastic things here. Not like in my school. This is what we get. Homework for the weekend. Geography, science, English and maths. Really hate maths.
Come on, Charlie, lad. Let's get you inside.
What's that? What? That's fantastic.
Hello, Charlie. Here for another weekend visit.
That's right.
Great. Mildred and her gang will be pleased. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. I wish I could do that.
Looks fun, doesn't it?
The closest thing we get to that at my school is throwing a paper aeroplane across the class. Hey, Uncle Frank, you don't think...
What?
Well, I was just wondering, you know, if there was any chance that I could come here.
You're welcome any time. Oh, you know that.
No, as a pupil, I mean. Not for just a visit like this.
I wouldn't have thought so, no. I mean, it's a school for girls, isn't it?
So what? If they can teach me to fly like that?
Oh, they'd never allow it.
Well, you could ask Miss Cackle, couldn't you?
Charlie!
Well, I'll ask her myself if you're too... chicken.
Not at all. No, it's not that. It's just that...
Oh, please, Uncle Frank. It'll be great learning spells and potions and all that.
I suppose there's no harm in my asking if it makes you happy. But don't get your hopes up.
We witches young and healthy, the shape of things to be. Look forward to the future with great expectancy.
With feeling.
But though our eyes are firmly set on tomorrow's bright new day, Cackleians will never forget the witch who paved our way.
Mildred on her own.
Oh, Mistress Cackle Senior, great-grandmother thrice
Come on,
removed,
Mildred. Can hardly hear you.
esteemed Amelia, you leave us humbly.
Stop. Mildred, have you forgotten what we're rehearsing? This is our traditional chant for Founders' Day, July the 5th, to express our heartfelt gratitude to great-great-great-great Granny Cackles.
Great Granny Cackle, Miss Bat.
Isn't that what I just said? To great Granny Cackles for bequeathing a sum of money which later provided for the foundations of this school.
I know, Miss Bat.
Do you? I'm not sure that Miss great Granny Cackles, assuming she's listening, would be terribly impressed. Do you?
Probably not.
Well, then put some effort into it, can you?
But Miss Bat, why does it have to be Mildred? Yes, there are much better chances in the class. I mean, look at Ethel.
Need I remind you that at Cackle's Academy, everyone gets an equal chance to show what they can do. Singing isn't just about having a good voice. It's about letting your soul fly freely, like birds in the sky. And you deserve your opportunity, Mildred, just as much as anyone else. Once again from the top, please.
We witches young and healthy.
What am I going to do now? I know our Charlie. He'll hold me to it.
Well, you could just go ahead and ask and see what Miss Cackle says.
A boy in a witch school? She'd laugh me out of her office. We're not even a witch family.
Can I go and see Mildred and all my other friends now, please, Uncle Frank?
All right then, but don't make a nuisance of yourself.
Okay. You won't forget, will you, Uncle Frank?
I'm sure I could chant it better if it had more tune to it. It's like a lot of things at this school. Boring and dull. The fact is, Founders' Day can be so much more exciting.
How? Commemorating the good deeds of one of Miss Cackle's distant ancestors? What on earth could be excited about that?
That's just it, you see. Granny Cackle wasn't some old stuffy do-gooder. She was an action witch, an adventuress, with a dash of romance.
It's true. There's a book in the library all about her. She was a highwaywoman.
What? Yes, the gentlewoman of the road.
Who gloried in the name of Cackle the Jackal.
You're joking.
No, it's serious. The story goes that she was like a magical Robin Hood. She stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
Extreme. She sounds great.
It's said the gold she used to found the school came from a wicked highwayman called Mad Mitch, whom she turned into a water rat.
You girls, do let your fantasies run away with you.
Fenella and Griselda, you really must refrain from filling the younger ones' heads with fairy tales. They'll only end up believing them, and then where would we be?
But Miss Harper...
It could lead to all sorts of confusion. I'm sure you'll find that Hermione Cackle was an upright witch in the best tradition, and, moreover, that highwaymen, thieves, and rogues are usually to be found amongst the male of the species.
Hi, girls.
Charlie! How have you been?
Yeah, not too bad.
Are you here for the holiday?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, this is rather a startling request, Frank. A boy at Cackle's? What an extraordinary idea.
I know. It's out of the question. Say no more. But at least I can say I've asked you.
No, don't run off. Did he really say this was the best school in the world?
Well, yes, but I'm afraid the poor lad's confused. No, and I didn't mean, that it's not a very good school. Of course it is. No, what I meant was he's a very impressionable boy.
I'd like to give this matter some serious thought.
Witch school isn't as much fun as you'd think, Charlie.
I know we do magic and that, but you still have to work hard.
Really hard. And then there's Miss Hardbroom.
Yes. Well, you've seen her. She's unbelievably strict.
At least she's not boring like most of my teachers. I think she's kind of exciting, with that outfit and scary old face. In fact, I kind of like her.
Charlie Blossom, a pupil at Cackle's. It's a nonsensical notion.
Constance.
We don't have boys here.
Well, obviously, it would be a break from tradition, but perhaps we should move with the times a bit. Boys and girls mix much more freely nowadays.
Not at Cackle's.
Have you heard a boy when he tries to chant? When he reaches a certain age, all he can manage is a low-pitched growl.
I agree with you, Miss Cackle. Segregation is an outdated idea.
Call me old-fashioned if you wish, but I think girls perform much better on their own. Put the sexes together and you get, well, all sorts of distractions.
Slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails.
Aren't you being a little sexist, Miss Hardbroom?
Oh, don't use that jargon at me. For what it's worth, Miss Cackle, I think we see far too much of Charlie Blossom here as it is. Besides, a boy witch, let alone one from a non-witch family, it would be against the school charter, wouldn't it?
To be honest, Constance, I haven't checked. However, I see no reason why we couldn't offer Charlie an extended placement. If his school would release him, we could invite him to study at Cackle's for a year. It's an imaginative solution that would solve everyone's problems. Don't you agree?
But Miss Cackle, there's a question of educational standards here. We have no idea how bright this boy is, or how dim.
Well then, Constance, give him one of your tests. Not a magic one, obviously. One that gives him a fair chance, you know.
As you wish, Miss Cackle.
If it takes 4 witches 12 hours to train 6 cats to ride a broomstick, and it takes half as long to train a cat to ride a broomstick as it does for a snail to crawl right round a pond, how long would it take the snail to do 3 laps of the pond, assuming its speed remains constant? It's impossible! How am I supposed to work that out?
Don't you like maths, Charlie?
It's my worst subject. Couldn't you test me on something else?
Maths is a very good indicator of intelligence, and you have to have a basic intelligence to be a witch, despite what you might think from meeting some of our girls.
But they don't have to do things like this. They just have to wave their arms and boof. The answers are right in front of them.
I'm afraid you have a rather over-romantic view of what witch school is about, Charlie. You have 14 minutes to finish the paper, and I'll be back to collect it.
Poor Charlie. He so desperately wants to get in here.
She must be mad.
I know, but look at it from his point of view. If you'd never done broomstick flying or spells.
We could help him.
What? Do you mean?
Oh, come on, you two. Magic is not to be used for
Selfish or trivial ends.
Yeah, sure. But who's to know?
HB! She's seen he's not going to pass the test.
He could say he suddenly got inspired.
I'm having nothing to do with this.
We've got to do something.
Come on.
Miss Cackle taught us that spell for solving basic equations.
Yes, do you remember it?
Me?
Oh, come on, how does it go?
Hold on. Mathematics?
Mildred. Oh, come on, quickly.
Mathematics, numeratus, arithmetics, multiplicatus.
What's happening? What are you two doing here?
We've come to the rescue.
Oh no! What have I done?
You've done it wrong. It's not multiplicatus, it's calculatus.
Do you know the stopping spell?
Yes. Oh, let's go. Mathematics, numeratus, arithmetics, pluralatus.
No, it's subtractus, not pluralatus.
My sports day results. My distances and times. My notes. My time signatures. Oh, gracious. What on earth is going on?
So what's the answer to this then?
I don't know.
It's like a swarm of locusts.
How many numbers can there be?
Infinite, I suppose.
We'll have to go and get help.
No, Millie, they'll get away.
Oh, Millie, now look what you've done. We're going to go everywhere.
Couldn't we catch them in a net or something?
Stop right there, girls. And boy. Are you responsible for this spectacle?
These numbers multiplying all over the school.
Not anymore, Miss Cackle. But as for these four individuals, I rather think their number's up, don't you?
I was prepared to look at various options for you, Charlie. But after yesterday's escapade, I'm afraid I've had second thoughts.
But that wasn't my fault, Miss Cackle.
Perhaps not. It was enough to confirm to my deputy headmistress that your long-term presence here would have a terrible effect on some of the girls.
I did warn him, Miss Cackle.
But Miss Cackle, I want to learn how to fly. On a broomstick.
Charlie.
I want to learn to do magic.
Yes, well, there are other ways. Why don't you think of becoming a wizard?
Good idea, Charlie.
Wizard academies are always on the lookout for new recruits.
I don't want to be a wizard. Wizards don't fly.
Well, they do shape-changing, though. It's very good training.
But not as good as Cackle's academy, is it?
Believe me, Charlie, I wish I could oblige. But despite your obvious enthusiasm, I've reluctantly come to the conclusion that we can't accept you here as a pupil.
Let's face it, you wouldn't pass that test on your own.
Well, I might have, if you two hadn't got involved.
We were only trying to help, Charlie.
Hello, you. What are you doing in here on a Sunday?
Cleaning out the pond slime.
It's punishment for yesterday.
Oh, don't start that again, Maud. We said we're sorry.
We brought this to show you. Maybe it'll cheer you up.
What is it?
It's a book we told you about in the library. All about the founding of the school. The true life and times of Hermione Cackle, otherwise known as the Jackal.
Extreme.
So this is the real great-great-great-great-Granny Cackle.
I can hardly believe it.
What's this?
It's the old school charter, the document she drew up to found the academy. It's the old basic rules of the school that have lasted for centuries, including some really silly ones, which I think she put in as a joke.
Look, here are the rules about people who are allowed to come here.
What's this one? The Founders' Day Clause.
A candidate of male persuasion, be he of witch or non-witch background, who presents himself in person at the annual Founders' Day feast, must be accepted as a pupil under the terms of this charter.
What does that mean?
It means that if a boy turns up on Founders' Day, he can get a place at Cackle's automatically.
Did you hear that, Charlie?
You bet I did. When is Founders' Day?
You'll never guess.
Tomorrow, July the 5th.
You're kidding! Oh, no. have to get back this evening.
What?
I have to go back to school.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Can't you find some way of staying over?
Uncle Frank's under strict instructions from my mum to get me back tonight.
Well then, there's only one solution. You're going to have to come up with a good excuse, aren't you?
What are you doing, Charlie? That's not going to fool anyone.
If I've got to be ill, it's got to show.
Yes, but come here. Look. It's a complete giveaway.
There's only one way to convince people you're really ill.
Mildred came to find me terribly worried. By the time I got to see him, he looked really bad. Shivering, sneezing, running in cold sweat. I don't like to bother you, Miss Cackle, but it looks serious.
Well, let's have a peek, shall we? Oh, my goodness, Charlie, you do look poorly.
Oh, it feels really bad.
You've got a raging fever, Miss Cackle.
Yes, I can see that, Enid.
I think the only thing we can do is keep him in bed.
Oh, yes, of course. Keep me posted on his condition. We certainly don't want him to get any worse. I'll ask Miss Bat to mix up one of her medicinal potions for him.
It's so fascinating watching you make your remedies, Miss Bat.
Yes, well, don't ever make this one yourself. This is a really potent potion. Should only ever be administered by a really adult witch. Right, that just leaves the pond slime.
Some over there, Miss Bat.
What's that?
It's just coloured water.
Why bother? Miss Pat's medicines never work anyway.
We can't take that chance, can we?
Right. Never stint on the pond slime. He's never done that before. Good boy, Charlie. Just one more sip.
He's had several doses of the potion, but he's worse, if anything. There's no way I'm going to be able to get him home tonight.
No, of course not. You can't force the boy to travel in this state. We'll just have to look after him and see how he is first thing.
We've done it. It's worked.
I hope you're right. Poor Charlie, though. He must be really suffering.
Yes, I know, but it's what he wanted.
Are you alright, Charlie?
I've never felt this ill.
Just a few more hours and then Enid will make you well again.
And you'll be a pupil here.
What's in that potion that crazy woman's giving me? It's disgusting. Oh,
We told you witch school wasn't all that fun, didn't we?
I can't take it anymore.
Does he have to put up with this? For goodness sake, Enid, take the spell off. We know he's going to be here for the rest of the night now.
We can't risk it. If he's found well again, he'll be sent home immediately. This whole thing would have been a waste of time.
Waste of time? Isn't that exactly what it's been, anyway? Oh, don't look so surprised. I know your little game. I know all about the Founder's Day clause and magic lurgy. Did you really think you were going to get away with this?
I can explain, Miss Harbroom.
Oh, for goodness sake. Ooh. Let me put you out of your misery.
Charlie!
Thank goodness for that.
Welcome back to health, Charlie. I'm so glad you're fully recovered. Oh, I wonder what Miss Cackle is going to say about this.
The use of magic lurgy to pull the wool over my eyes, and indeed your uncle's, Charlie, is quite unacceptable. However, your thorough research, finding the Founder's Day clause in the old charter, demonstrated a certain spirit and enterprise, not unlike that of our beloved founder, my own great-granny. And since you will obviously be here tomorrow, Charlie, I'd like to invite you to join us as our guest at the Founder's Day feast.
But, Miss Cackle...
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Miss Cackle.
I'll have to square it with your mother.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
We may be a witch school, but we wouldn't want it to be thought that we're against boys altogether, would we, Miss Hardbroom?
Oh, absolutely not, Headmistress.
To be honest, after what I've been through, I'm not too sure I do want to be a pupil here after all.
Well, I think we should all get some sleep now.
Oh, Miss Cackle, Before that, I have a request.
Oh, Mistress Cackle Senior, great-grandmother thrice removed, of our much esteemed Amelia, you leave us humbly moved. The endowment that you left to us in perpetuity is the rock on which our hopes are built, Cackle's Academy.
Thank you, second years, for that wonderful rendering of our Founders' Day chart. I'm sure my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother would have much appreciated your performance. However, my illustrious ancestor was a witch of many parts who enjoyed many musical styles. And in a break with tradition, we will now hear an alternative tribute to her. Strat?
Virtuous, rich and pure, a lady of great courtesy, most gentle and demure. But when at night the darkness fell, she doffed her wig and fan, and rode out with her guns and mass to be a highwayman. By day young Mistress Cackle did good works for charity, by night she was the jackal, giving gold his liberty. And though all this was long ago, remember if you can, our founder